TL Hopper Jr. wants to know if Sunny ever hit on you.
Never. No, Sunny, she never did. Um, she was 18 when I met her, I think, and I was, oh God, 30. I don't know. And plus, I love Chris, and I would never do that to Chris. So I would. I wouldn't do it to any of the boys' girlfriends or wives, personally. Uh, but but no, Sonny never did.
And this is kind of a follow-up question from a different fan, Max Zorin. He wanted to know if you noticed, or what was the worst thing you noticed about the Kliq allegedly picking on Chris Candido.
Well, it was it was pretty blatant and obvious what was happening. Nobody was hiding anything, and uh, sometimes you have to make a stand. And Chris wasn't that kind of guy. He just wanted to wrestle. He just loved the business and didn't want any problems, didn't want any trouble. And here you have the love of your life traveling with you with all these guys, full of testosterone, full of piss and vinegar, and know they're untouchable. It was a sticky place for me to be in because if I said anything at all, which I did one time, and that blew up in my face. So there was no getting through. I don't know if it's getting through, but there was no making Chris understand that in order to make this thing go away, maybe not go away, but it's going to go away one way or another. You have to make a stand, and that means you're either going to get fired or you're not, because they're not going to get fired. But if it keeps on going, it's just going to get worse, and it did get worse, and it was a bad situation to be in. It's a horrible situation for me to be in because every night I would walk to the ring, and George Steele came to me one time and says, "Hey, we don't want to tell everybody our business. Don't walk to the ring with your head down and about 5 feet, 6 feet behind them. Now it's okay because we have social distancing. But I would actually walk behind, man, just like, oh my God, it wasn't a fun time. And of course, Tammy was young. Tammy was a star. Tammy knew she's always had confidence. Um, but she loved the attention. She loved the attention, and I don't I don't know if I can fault her for that, but at the same time, you have to have some loyalty and you have to have some character, in my opinion.
When they sat you down, I think you were a great wrestler, by the way. I know you had a bad gimmick there with the zip, but when they sat you down and told you your name was going to be Zip, what was your reaction?
Oh, man, there comes a time when you've been beat so much. And and I understand how people could confess to crimes because you just want it to stop. Just stop. Okay, I did it. I did it. I did it. It's kind of how I felt. It was like, well, do you want to cut your hair and dye it blonde? No. Okay, click. Yeah, it's just hair. Why not? Sure. And we had Flip, Trip, or some other stupid name that was copyrighted. And they said, well, you're going to be Zip. And I thought, okay, this is it. This is just a job. I wasn't having fun. It was pretty much just showing up and doing what I had to do. And it was not anything that I was putting my heart into, my soul, my effort. Uh, it was like I said, sometimes you've been beat too much and, you just kind of go, okay, just stop. I'll do it. And, I didn't have to. I could have got a job at Walmart. And not that that's bad. I just didn't want to work at Walmart. I wanted to wrestle. I still wanted to be in the business, and that was my opportunity. That was the only thing that was coming my way right then. Could I have suggested something else? Maybe. I didn't have anything on my suggestion list, though. And I was going to work with Chris, and I still thought, because we didn't get my haircut until later that night, and I still thought there might be a way to talk him out of it, but no, it wasn't. And I just, I dealt with it as best as I could, and I didn't always deal with it well.
Now, I remember WrestleMania 12. I was younger in those days. I think I was still a kid. I found it unusual that they put the tag team title match on the free-for-all. Were you offended at all by that when you came and you saw it's not even on the WrestleMania?
Yeah, we were. I think we all were kind of wanting it to be on WrestleMania, but they didn't put a whole lot of stock in the tag team titles back then. It was us against the Godwins, and if you look at the tag teams, you know, you had the New Rockers, you had the Guns, Smoking Guns. I think that's where I broke Billy's neck. I actually, by accident, jumped down on Billy's neck from the apron. He was on a knee, and it came down like bam. I didn't know it broke his neck. I didn't hit him that hard. I didn't think, but yeah, they weren't putting a whole lot of stock in there, and that was like, okay, I got it. But again, I was, you know, there's only so many times you can, you know, beat the dog before he finally just says, okay, I give up. So yeah, it was kind of it was a letdown, but we didn't have any better ideas, obviously.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.